So what is being a freak? Possibilities or restriction? I think, in my opinion, the being a freak, it is very good way of improving your skills and yourself, because there is no restrictions at all, because you first, it is that freaks don't care what other people think. Because you just doing what you need to do and what you think that is right, and because of that, all that you do will somehow have some good result on you, and it will help you in future. And freaks, the second, it is freaks always bet on themselves, because they don't think about the other people, that that helps them always bet on themselves, and never how would say they never think how bad some situation will end in some way, because they know that it will have results only on them, and every time you get hurt, you will be the next time you will be better. So everything that they do is become do they better, and it's the third thing that I want to say: freaks are always getting better. It is in the freak nature to strive for more, to always be looking ahead and seeking the next reward, because it is like their sense of life to always improving themselves. Freak, it's not the people that have some problems with mind. It's the people like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or something like that. They don't have restriction at all. They have only possibilities to improve themselves and to improve our world without using another people. They are lonely and closed, but that is the sense of their life becoming better in loneliness. Yes.
So you mean to say, thank you for your opinion, you mean to say, Nikita, the freaks are introverts, people who like geniuses, yeah? People who prove something to themselves, not the society. They are not interested in the result. They don't think of the, as you say, they don't care about their what other people think of them, their opinion. They follow their own way. They are concentrated on one goal, the goal of their life.
Exactly.
And this way they want to improve and being better and better, right? And you proved that you followed an examples, you gave the example personalities who proved that they were strange people, weird people for their classmates probably, but then they didn't pay any attention on their comments. They followed their way and are very important personalities for the whole world.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your opinion, guys. Who has got any question to Nikita? It was the voice of him. Dima, what do you think of that? Nikita, Anya is going to ask something. Okay. Okay, she's printing. Dima, what do you think of this?
What should I say? Everything is fine. I understood now who is the freak.
So, for me, these people are really weird people, right? They are not the same as other people, the majority of them. They are individuals. Probably, I would say, probably some of them are not introverts. Can they be people who communicate with others?
If you are a freak, in my opinion, you are out of the society. So I don't think that they can be extroverts.
Okay, Anya's question is, what about those freaks that haven't done or do nothing important for our society? So,
Like who?
mainstream people.
There's a lot of normal people that do nothing for our society. It's not the correct question because not everybody can become something important in this life, and there's more normal people that become nothing in future than freaks that do their way by how do they think it's right, and more of them becoming more important in this world than the normal people. Because
so do you mean like
yeah, as you see, we're normal people as we think, and for now we done I think nothing important, because we're just studying, and someone in our age, like I have example of 18-year footballer that's already professional, but he's in some way freak because he is not he's introvert, yeah, as we say, he's introvert, but he concentrate only on football, and it helps him in already 19 or 18 become a professional that have a great potential.
Okay, I think that in these comments we need to be careful with the words normal and abnormal, right? So all people have got the right to be someone or to lead normal life, right?
Yeah.
So we just prove ourselves as something. Other people lead their ordinary life, enjoy life, and so it's their way, it's their choice. And we, as tolerant people, we should somehow understand that and respect their choice, I would say. Okay, thank you very much. It was Nikita's opinion, his voice about being a freak. Is it possibilities or restrictions? Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Online work. After like one time, there are lots of questions how people will work or how people are working now and earning money. So it seems being more popular now as usual because of our quarantine on the planet Earth. So I would say that now, because of all IT technology, working online became really easy, and our world became on dependent on economy. So it means that you can you can earn your money and stay home. It is more safe and comfortable for everyone. However, disadvantage is that not everyone will have an opportunity to do this work because they don't have their laptop, or they don't have Wi-Fi or other stuff like this, or they don't know how to use it, or they don't know how to work online. And I searched online for an answer for this question, and I found a lot of quick lessons which you can take online, and they will teach you how to manage all your work online. So for people who don't know how to work, there are lots of courses and other stuff to understand. And if a person doesn't have a laptop, you can do it from your phone sometimes. The apps are also like Word or PowerPoint can be also downloaded on your phone. So work online have a lot of advantages like safeness, because when virus is spreading, you need to stay at home for your health and for your family, for health of your family. And also it is more comfortable because you have so you can work at night even, or if you prefer at day, like at the morning, or when you have free time. For example, if you do your sport, you can place work in your convenient time, and you are not dependent on schedule of a firm or of your job, so you don't need to be at 9 at your laptop usually. And also it is comfortable because you don't need to go somewhere, and you don't waste your time in traffic jams at the morning, or after work. Also you don't waste your time. So IT technologies now, they are enough developed to work online from your home, stay safe, and make your life more comfortable. If you have questions, you can ask me about this thing, or you can ask them at the end. Now I will discuss the second theme. It is about what is better, education-meant learning or academic. So now I will discuss like what does it mean, what they have different, and what they have like similar. Here I made a graph, circle graph, but there are some strange things that happened when I downloaded the presentation. So never mind. Firstly, education visual materials, narrative or game-like format. So teachers try to attract your attention and to involve you in the lesson with different games, discussions, and other stuff. Maybe with some you need to do like a postcard, or to write something, to draw. It is always different, or to watch some maybe a kind of cartoon about the theme of the lesson, or some videos. And the style of speaking, it is more informal. So you can speak not when you want, but it is not as strict as academic learning. And you have more freedom in education and learning to express your point of view, to learn something new from other people, like from your classmates that have also different kinds of view, and you can like speak with them, discuss a lot of interesting themes. Maybe they will be not really connected to the theme, but you will have different new information which will help you to understand in global your lesson. So, and academic learning, it's more about this. You need to be really hardworking, and also it requires time management because it is more strict. You have a lot of tests, not every lesson, but maybe probably it could be. So a teacher always check your knowledge, and the style of speaking on the lesson, it's more like formal. Teacher give you a lot of information, and you choose how to learn it. You can listen, or you need to write. Teacher will say what you need to do, and you need to listen to her. So sometimes also you can watch videos on the lesson, but they are more like only about the lesson. For example, if it is chemistry, you will watch a video about some experiments, so in the laboratory or other stuff. And now I will say what is similar about those two types of learning. Firstly, it is creating, because in education and in academic learning, you always need to create something, like different projects. Maybe in education and learning, they will be more like free in style of like speaking. You can do a postcard, maybe you can draw something on. Require more formal postcard, maybe without drawing, with different points, and everything needs to be clear, without imagination, and only based on your knowledge and on information the teacher gives you, or information which you found online or in some good resources. Also, analyzing, it's about two of these types of learning, because you need to analyze everything, like the information you reserve. Also, oral presentation in both learning. Maybe in education and learning you need to speak more than in academic, but otherwise it is similar, like oral presentation. Also, critical thinking, it is more also about educational learning, because you have more freedom, but in academic learning also you need to think critically in some subjects, and it is also important. So I think, in my opinion, to be successful, you need to combine those two types of learning, because playing and discussing different things, it's good, and for your like for your world, for understanding more a lot of themes. But sometimes you need just to learn a topic without discussing it, but like, for example, different verbs, different forms of verbs, different tense. It is about academic learning, and you need to know them. Then, with those knowledge, you can speak about them in education type of learning. So, in my opinion, they need to be combined in each lesson, so that children will have an opportunity to learn something and then to discuss. And also, tests are important to check knowledge and to understand your skills and what you have, but you need to work on those things or spheres, I don't know. And teacher also needs to understand what she or he needs to explain to you again, or what you need to work on. So that's all.
Thank you. Julia, it was Julia's voice on both, on two topics, actually. It was very hard work. Thank you for that. Thank you for involvement. I still have got a question. You partly asked that question in the first presentation. My question is, what about the families with many children? Yes, and if family members don't have enough. So working at night, it's okay, and share the gadgets, it's okay, but sometimes we cannot provide all family members with the gadgets. Who can help us in this way? Only people should save themselves in this situation.
So your question is about how can we buy gadgets for all members of the family?
Should school be involved? Yeah, or should government support families during the quarantine? What ideas you think that this can be used?
I think it is a really interesting question because in different parts of the world, the answer will be different. Because, for example, in United States, of course, government will provide poor family with gadgets if they will ask and they will be heard. But in Ukraine, there is another type of economics, and maybe government won't have enough money to provide everyone with a gadget. It is normal for Ukraine, and it is obviously a normal situation for the world that there are poor people who can't have gadgets and rich people or like middle earning families who have an opportunity to buy a gadget. But there are gadgets that are cheap. There are different maybe scheduled time in schools, so they can, for example, children, if somebody have lessons from 9 to 11 or to 12, they can give, parents can give laptop or a telephone to first children, then to second children. But also that when a family has a lot of children, government needs to support it. So, and then it is a choice of their parents for what they will spend this money. For maybe they want to buy a sofa, or they will spend those money for the education of their children. They will buy a laptop or a telephone. It could be even, I think we can buy a smartphone for like 8,000 hryvnias. Like it will work and everything will be all right. I think
not all people can afford it. You see, probably some centers could just be created for gadgets to be hired by these people.
Also, there are
for some time.
There are lots of companies like that are involved in charity, that are collecting money for people, children, who are less privileged than
Yes,
others.
good idea. Yeah, very good idea. In your second presentation, thank you very much.
They need to
answer. In your second presentation, you used the method that is called Venn diagram. These two wheels and the spaces between, it's the Venn diagram. I'm so pleased that you use that, and it helps to analyze their ideas, compare them, and to see what is common in both ideas. So the Venn diagram you used is very good way to support your opinion during the presentation, and it's good in debate and in analytical thinking activities. Thank you very much for your long talk. So it was the voice of Julia. She spoke in 2 topics. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now what I need to do, you will...
people don't need to work in like clothes shops or something like that, or they don't need to be fitness trainers, but it goes to that internet like offline working is popular now, and that means that our economic will never be the same. It will change, and for example, a lot of markets like AliExpress or Amazon, they like have stocks, big stocks, because of people who don't need need to buy things offline and not live in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but despite the fact that world is going to crisis, we want just this crisis won't last forever, because economics is such things that like can regenerate, or it will, for example, be a few years with crisis, like in 20th century it was a big depression, but I don't think that it could be such a big problem, because people will raise this economics, even if we will stay at home. So that is the end. Thank you for attention, and have you any questions?
Yes, Anya, I have one. Thank you very much. So I have just recorded the end, sorry, because for me it is important to show how without the microphone we can work, okay? My question is, first of all, you are very time scheduled. You are the single person who kept just this 3-minute time. Okay, that's very good. And you sound in a very positive way. You prognose that everything will finish. And I agree with you. You supported your presentation with the examples of sites, how everything is going on. So you digged deeper, and I like it a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will show you my presentation. And I had a topic about the jobs that don't serve the society but are well paid. And first of all, I want to say about the jobs like model, sportsman, hairdresser, and okay, so I will show you the pictures. This is football players, and this is a picture of models. Okay, so the second part of my presentation will be about doctors, firefighters, police, and teacher. I think that without these people, we can't live normal life, because they gave to us everything. And I want to ask you, from what time we forget about people who save our lives every day, and why playing on the grass with ball is more paid job than where workers can spend about 12 hours per day for saving humans' lives and get about 10,000, while fashion industry people live a rich life and spend like a lot of money for stupid things. They buy a lot of cars, they have a lot of houses in different countries, in different continents. Like I think that fashion industry, this is the most richest person in our world, and I don't understand really why. Because also, I want to add that doctors spend 6 years of their life in university to have high education, while like people from fashion industry, they don't need to do nothing. They just may maybe good in football, just with like talent. Like when singer, they have a very good voice, when actor have like pretty face. I think that this is not really normal, and we are not responsible for our talent, and we forget about people who are really with hard work reach their goals and save our lives. Also in this picture you see the people who work on our lives. This is like firefighter, police, doctors, also police and teacher, and we must be thankful for them for everything they do for us. Yes, this is all.
Dasha, thank you, Dasha. So you paid your attention to this burning issue. Just there is nothing to add. you spoke seriously, you distinguished the problem clearly, you explained why is it important, and you have chosen just a problem, the topic really, that is very important for today, yes, for us, all of people, for the society. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.